We are back with some mini truck action. This is a one-owner 1987 Chevrolet S-10 with 87,000 miles, 5-speed and air. Let us know in the comments if you would drive it every single day. Definitely in a unique one for y'all today. This is a one-owner 1987 Chevrolet S-10 extended cab pickup with 87,611 actual miles. This is a clean Carfax, clean Autocheck, no accidents or damage ever reported. And again, it is a one-owner vehicle. Purchased it from the original guy that bought it brand new from the dealership, which is really cool. And just a uniquely spec'd out truck. Has the 2.8 liter V6, and this one is backed by the 5-speed manual transmission, and it is a factory 4-wheel drive S10, so that is really cool. And as you can see, it performs fantastic out on the open road. Does the 2.8 liter V6 have a ton of power? No. But does it go down the road exactly like it's supposed to? Yes. The 5-speed shifts through the gears well. The clutch feels good. Have the factory AC on right now, and it's blowing really nice and cold. The heat also blows hot when you need it to. Power steering, power front disc brakes. This one still retains a stock style exhaust system, so it's not very loud going down the road. You really hear more motor than you do exhaust. If you wanted to put some flow mashers on here, that would sound good, but stock application sounds great as well. As far as the interior goes, it's the factory like saddle tan interior, and the only note I am going to make is on the very edge of the driver's seat bottom in the vinyl portion of the edge of the seat. There's like a little split right there, but that is really the only problem with the inside. Everything else in here is in excellent condition. The seat covers themselves are great. Headliner looks good. Your 2 jump seats in the back are in really nice shape as well. Carpet, floor mats, door panels, headliner and visors, all of that does look great. You do have a few little spots in the headliner where it looks like someone pushed their thumb or their finger into the headliner with some little indentations there, but that's really about it. It's a really clean interior. Factory gauge set. You do have an aftermarket JVC stereo, and it does look like you have an aftermarket rear view mirror in here. It's a little bit of a later model rear view mirror, but it shows well. Glove box opens and closes properly. You have some original paperwork in there as well. Center console's in great shape, opens and closes properly. Your little center console with the shifter down there with the 4-wheel drive looks great. You have your cup holders up front. You do have tilt, stock style steering wheel. And again, inside this truck is really clean and it's very nice. It shows like a well-kept one-owner truck. It shows like a lot less than 87,000 miles. As far as the does it work section, lights, gauges, horn, wipers, radio, heat, AC, parking brake, cruise control, all the way down to your red switch here for your KC lights up on the bull bar up front. All that stuff is functioning properly. There is no issues with any of the electronics. All of it is ready to roll. That does it work section can be found on the website pcclassiccars.com. Click on the inventory, click on this truck, scroll down to the very bottom of the page and you'll see that additional media section. It'll have the VIN numbers, Carfax, Autocheck, does it work section, and extra photos of the little imperfections on this truck, and it's all really minor stuff. We're gonna let this one car, actually a couple cars go here, and then we'll get in the throttle some. While we're sitting here, gauges are all functioning properly, speedo's good, good fuel, temperature's where we want it to be, oil pressure looks good, so no problems with any of the gauges. You do have your little aftermarket Bluetooth speaker, or a little microphone mounted to the dash there for the aftermarket stereo. Get it over into 5th gear there, and then we're just cruising down the interstate. Really easy to drive this pickup. It honestly feels like you're driving a car, but it's a 4-wheel drive mini truck, which is really cool. As far as the underneath goes, it's excellent. I see no problems of any kind on the bottom. The floors are excellent, inner rockers are great, floors front and rear, bottom side of the bed, bottom side of the fenders. I don't see any rust problems or really any corrosion issues. Just a good, clean, stock style undercarriage. And then on the exterior, it is a factory 2-tone truck, the saddle tan and the brown. The truck has been repainted, but they did a nice job when they reshot it. A couple little imperfections up front. Small little scuff on the edge of the driver's door over here, right next to the window that's been touched up. Other miscellaneous minor little flaws here and there, but overall cosmetically it's in great shape. The flaws can be found in that additional media section on the website pcclassiccars.com. That'll have photos of, again, all 4 wheels and tires and the little imperfections on the truck. Love the front bull bar with the KC lights, gives it a cool look. You have your little hold downs on the sides of the bed on the left and the right. You have a nice spray-in bed liner in the back, which is body color. That's probably been in there almost since it was new, or if not when it was new. It does have the aftermarket American Racing wheels with Michelin tires. Tires are in good shape, no hard spots, no dry rot, no cracking. This again is a hop-in, ready to go, really fun, extended cab, 4-wheel drive, S-10. Is there a ton of room for the people to sit in the back? No, but you could stuff a couple kids back there if you need to, throw a dog in the back. There is enough room for an adult to sit back there. Ask me how I know. But it's not the largest interior in the world, but you're not buying a mini truck like this for that. But if you do need to put some stuff back there, there is plenty of room, and there's some cup holders, which is kind of cool. As far as the suspension goes, all of it checks out like factory equipment, performs fantastic. It does not beat you to death. It is a very comfortable and enjoyable ride. Again, like I said before, you feel like you're driving a car. You don't feel like you're driving a truck. It has a good suspension feel. The steering is nice and tight. Brakes feel good, stops the truck nice. As far as the 4-wheel drive system, it all functions like it should, goes in and out of 4-wheel drive properly. We have it in 2 high right now. The 4-wheel drive system does engage where you want it to, or how you want it to, excuse me. As far as your glass goes, no major issues with the windshield. You do have a few little splits, like little bullseyes down low on the lower portion of the windshield, but nothing is cracking like crazy. A couple other little road imperfections. Side windows roll up and down like they should. I love the fact that it is a manual window truck. You do have your lock switch as well. All of that functions properly. It is a sliding back glass, manually sliding back glass. You have your manual mirrors on the left and the right side. Clear and easy to see out of all of them. And then same thing with your rear view mirror here, which does look like it's been replaced at some point. It looks like it's a later model rear view mirror. I'm really impressed with how easy it is to drive this truck. It shifts through the gears super well. Obviously, I'm driving it a little bit harder here to get some good action shots, let y'all see how it really performs. But it does perform great going down the road. I'm actually really impressed with how the cruisability is on this little truck. Seat foam feels good. It's not all broken down. It's just nice to find one-owner vehicles that are just well cared for like this truck. Getting a little heavier on the brakes there, and it stops nice. All right, roll into it here a little bit. As far as the engine compartment goes, everything in there does appear to be factory. Motor checks out, inner fenders, firewall, core support, all of that checks out like we want it to. I don't see any problems of any kind in the engine compartment. Bottom side of the hood is also very nice. A couple other notes on the interior here is the kick panels are in great condition. The door panels where your arm sits, the armrest area is in great shape as well. All of your buttons and your switches for the heat and AC function properly. You already have the nice upgraded stereo. It's actually Bluetooth, so you can hook your phone up to it if you want to. And this is just a cool truck. One owner, 4-wheel drive, cold AC, 87,000 miles, clean as it can be underneath, and just a nice, really cool truck that you just don't see very often. So definitely a fan. It's a lot of fun to drive too. And I sure as hell enjoy this nice cold AC on this 90-some degree day here in Texas. We're gonna let that Suburban go and then we'll roll into it a little bit. Turn signal switch is nice and tight going both ways here. it says Tahoe because Tahoe used to actually be a trim package, and then Tahoe turned into Tahoe itself. So yes, it says Tahoe on the side, but it's kind of the trim level. So 87 S-10, extended cab, obviously. Purchased it from the original owner. The guy was really cool. Obviously bought the truck brand new. It's got documented 87,000 miles. Mechanically, there's not a whole lot to complain about. It runs, drives, stops, and steers like a brand new truck. The V6 that's in it, they are not the most powerful, but this truck wasn't designed for that. It goes down the road really nice. The 5-speed is really easy to shift through the gears. It's actually an enjoyable truck to drive out on the open road. Brakes feel good, steering feels good, air's really nice and cold. So mechanically, not a whole lot to really note other than the fact that it drives great and it's a one-owner truck. Cosmetically, this is how the truck would have looked, the two-tone, but it was reshot. The original owner we bought it from said he had it repainted. I can't remember exactly when he said, but it was reshot. There's a couple like little burn through spots and like little touch-ups in the paint. And then down here on like the lower part of the fender, the paint's a little thin right there. You have some little stone chips, little imperfections, and then some of the trim has a few little dings in it. All of that stuff will be in the additional media section. And then you have a couple little nicks in the windshield. There's like a tiny little split right there down low. And then on the inside, the only real note is on the edge of the driver's seat, on the vinyl portion on the sides. On that driver's seat, there's like a little hairline split there. Other than that, the interior is like freaking mint. It's super nice in there. Has an aftermarket stereo, aftermarket rear view mirror. Underneath's great. Aftermarket wheels and tires. Pretty easy truck. Whoever's calling on this is pretty much gonna know what they're looking at. I mean, it's a self-explanatory truck, one owner, 87,000 miles. Even your little KC lights work. So has a little red switch on the dash for your KC lights, and they both work, which is cool. So disclaimer list is really short on this one, guys.